What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck9916. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Check it out. We've got a new map. It is a colored map of all of Europe, which is super cool. You can actually see kind of like, look at this, you can see where the mountains are. As you can see, there's what we drove through in Austria and northern Italy, and this gives you an idea of, you know, we got some mountains through the middle of Italy that we'll go down through, and we get down to Sicily, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It just shows where the flat areas are, where the mountainous areas are. I don't know how true it is to color, because obviously, like, London's gonna have more city than that, but you know, it is what it is. So it's pretty cool though. It gives a whole new idea on, you know, where we've been and all that stuff. And I really like how the countries that aren't on the map are grayed out. It shows you like how bad it is that Belarus is not in the game yet, and it looks like there's just some areas that need to be filled in. Obviously there are, but today, guys, we're going to be going from Bologna up to Venice, and then either over to Verona or back down this way, because obviously our goal is to go down the east coast of Italia. So we got post packages, 7 hours and 30 minutes remaining. We barely have enough time until our next rest, so we're going to have to make sure that we hurry up and make today's delivery. No time for really fussing around or anything like that. So 6:09 p.m. Half this drive might be in the dark tonight. We'll turn our parking brake off, put our truck up in the drive, and head on out. Excited to continue exploring Italy after yesterday's episode. Of course, the last two episodes were part of a Steam stream. I'm not on Steam right now. I am just doing this off stream, but I'm going to continue doing some of these episodes on Steam. I, for some reason, didn't decide to stream tonight. Probably should have, but whatever. Too late to change that now. But I really enjoyed doing the stream. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully, I mean, I don't really think it made a difference for you guys watching on YouTube. I think it's still kind of the same. So it is what it is. Man, I forgot how dense it is back here with these trees. Just so much sagebrush and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, the speed limit was 70 and then right back to 40, which is kind of weird. I'm excited to go through all these bizarre highway interchanges here in Italy, because there's so many weird things. We're gonna have to make sure we're on our game and not, you know, go in the wrong direction and stuff. Turn our brights off, we'll put our lights on. Yeah, the headlights still look crappy, despite me getting rid of that one mod. So we'll have to get that sorted out. Maybe I'll have to get rid of the other one. I think it crashed the game last time. Oh no, I couldn't see the inside of the truck. That's right. So we'll take a look at that in the next episode. The other thing I do want to work on today, make sure we're clear here. I don't know, is that bus coming behind us? Nah, he turned, okay. So we need to get into the middle here. Is this a 3-lane roundabout? This is a confusing roundabout. But anyway, at the end of the episode, I want to start looking into getting a second truck, because I want to see where the truck dealers are and try to discover the one that we're looking for in Spain, since it didn't let us quick travel, unfortunately. Okay, we need Venezia, so it looks like it's a roundabout, and we got to get off on the other side here. The highway goes like right over the roundabout. This is kind of like the one in Stockholm almost, but a little bit different, I suppose. You have Verona, so if we just stay left here, what's going on? It's funny, I was talking in the last episode about how there's not enough traffic jams. And what do you know? We actually have a traffic jam here. Maybe I can go around these guys. What are they doing? Oh, does this merge? No. That's weird. They're just all spazzed out, kind of. I guess I needed to be in the left lane at that point, but that's okay, we made it through. Alright, Venezia this way. Yeah, see, people are trying to get over too late to try to get to their exit, and that's what's causing all the trouble. That's frustrating, you can't go that way, though. Ooh, man, those lights came on very abruptly. Alright, so we'll just follow the signs here. for Venice. Or Venezia. Looks like we'll need the left lane of these two. Look at that on the map. That is just unbelievable. 1:57 until our next necessary rest stop, so we might be getting a fine for not resting, because as of now we are a few minutes behind schedule, so I might drive at like 83 here. Alright, left lane to Venice, and yeah, see, that goes off to the right and continues over that way. This, on the other hand, will go to the left. It looks like kind of under the whole interchange. What a bizarre thing to get from one of these cities to another. And they're all so close together, too, which makes it interesting. Now, of course, we gotta pay our little fine as well, or pay our little toll. Excuse me. Still getting over being sick this week. Start a toll road, that'll stay up. Nice, we don't have to slow down and wait because the guy ahead of us. Alright, 1:35. Yeah, we're definitely going to get there a little late. Yeah, you gotta account for more time because it always takes longer than the game tells you it's gonna take to make the deliveries, so I guess I should have paid better attention to that. So we're definitely gonna be a little bit beyond the rest stop here. Hopefully we don't get a fine. Money is just so tight on this game, you know, it's so hard to actually make profit. We're getting paid 281 euros for this, so if we do get fined, hopefully it'll be less than that. We'll still make some profit off this little delivery here. Better than just resting till the next morning anyway. Alright, finally onto the main stretch of the highway here. Venezia, Verona straight, Ferrara to the right. Let's go 83, put the cruise control on there. I believe this gives us an extra exit lane up here. Yeah, it does. Awesome. Man, that's so nice to see. And man, goodness, does the sunset look pretty tonight. Just the color gradient in the sky with the purple like that, that's such a interesting color. It's not a color that you normally see, but I guess we're going away from the sunset, kind of. We're kind of heading east, and the sun is behind us, setting to the west. Yeah, that looks more irregular there, but this is real scenic too. The sky definitely still kind of has like a low definition look to it, though. It'd be cool to see them add a little. All right, what do we have? 1 hour 5. I could rest. That would make the delivery late, because it's due by 1:38. So is not resting or having a late delivery, which one's a better option? That's the question. What would I rather deal with? We have 1 hour 12 left, 58 minutes to our next rest stop, so looks like we'll only be about 10 minutes over it. So yeah, I think it's just worth taking the risk, because if you rest, you know for a fact that your delivery is going to get there late, and then you're definitely going to be paying some money into that. Plus, that annoying music would probably start whenever you make a late delivery. My goodness, is that always the worst. Oh, we got some police up here. I love how good those blue lights look. That is fantastic. What's going on? Oh, it looks like a little bit of an accident. Yeah, one car into the back of another. We got a fire truck up there. Interesting. Hopefully everyone's alright. Looks like this will be our exit right here. These cities are so close together. It's just like, I almost feel like I'm back playing the old 18 Wheels of Steel's game, to be honest. Because in those, you know, the cities are so close, it doesn't take very long to drive around the map because the scale is so small. But I guess there's just a lot of cities here in northern Italy. They're more separated. Innsbruck. We're not going to go back to Austria for sure. Alright, slow down to 60. Looks like that's all our truck can do up this hill anyway. Stazione. Alright. I gotta look up what that means. I found out what guidare means from the last episode. It means to drive. So I guess that means my last name is derived from the Italian word to drive, which is kind of an interesting concept. Where do we want to go here? We'll go into this telepass lane, so we don't have to stop at all. Slow down as much as we can. Alright, perfect. We'll have to get all the way over here. Oh, that's my worst fear in driving, when you're trying to get over and someone else is trying to get over from a couple lanes, like 2 or 3 lanes over, and then you guys will bump into the sides of each other. In real life, that's like my biggest fear when I actually drive. I just know that that's gonna happen at some point to someone, and I mean, I'm sure it's happened many times, because you can't tell. I mean, you both right next to each other, you don't think each other's gonna come into the same lane, and then each other does, and yeah, it's kind of a dangerous situation. Alright, 18 minutes, next rest stop in 6, so yeah, we are definitely gonna be a few minutes past here. Right, we gotta get left lane here. Try to pass these guys, perhaps. Well, in the meanwhile, we are tired and yawning. And my head is way zoomed in, but welcome to Venice, ladies and gentlemen. We did make it to the city that I wanted to get to. Is this guy gonna let me over? Yeah, I think there's room. Yep. Oh, and we got a red light up here too. Perfect. You know what? I'll just stay in the right lane. I don't need to cause any trouble here. The time dilation should be slower now, so yeah, we're 0 minutes till rest up, but we'll quickly make this delivery and then head over and sleep. And then pick a new delivery in the morning. Or perhaps we'll just reload our trailer. I think it gives you an hour past. So, I'm not sure. There it is, Venice discovered. Imperator, 2 out of 26. What does Imperator mean? No idea, but we've discovered 2 out of the 26 cities in the Italy DLC. And yeah, that's a lot. 26 is like a lot of cities for one country. I guess Italy really is just a bigger country. We obviously have a long way to go before we hit all 26 of them. I don't know if we'll do it on this trip to Italy. We'll probably miss a few like we did with the going east. I really hope that I can see the historic, beautiful part of Venice at some point. The actual, you know, historic downtown. I believe it's probably on the other side of this port, so once day breaks, we should be able to see it off in the distance. Let's go ahead and pull in and make this delivery, though. It's so weird doing such a short delivery to start an episode, because I've been doing the long deliveries so much recently, I feel like. It's kind of nice to do a short little one. It keeps it more action-packed rather than just the hours of driving and nothing else to do. What was that money? What did I lose money for? Avoid sleeping. Okay, $100, so... Where do you need it? Hopefully we don't get fined 200. I think the late fee would have been worse than 100, so... Yeah, we lose 100 pounds, but it is what it is. We've been pretty good the last few episodes of not getting any driving violations, so... I don't think we've ever had a avoid sleeping one yet, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and park this trailer in the meanwhile. Definitely overdid it there. Kind of rushing a little bit with the sleep issue. We're gonna have to make a 2-point turn here. Hopefully that's not overdoing it again. Actually, that might be perfect. Nah, it's overdid it again. Oh, another 100. Oh boy. Yeah, this is no good. We're just gonna have to get this thing green and stop it. So there goes 200. We can't lose another one, or else it would have been better to just be late. Alright, engine's off. We're not driving. Let's go ahead, and it's crooked, but we don't have time. So, Yeah, that's unfortunate, guys. Let's see if there's any ones where we can just take and then rest. We want to go further into Italy. Pescara looks like a perfect drive. 7 hours 43. Milan, we'll hit that later. Verona's short. Venice again. Venice again. I mean, Pescara sounds good. It's kind of long for the episode considering we already started one. I'd like to find a job to Ancona or Florence. So I tell you what we'll do is we'll just go rest and then we'll take a new job in the morning. Oh, it's raining too. What do you know? Didn't expect that. All right, there's a sleeping area right here. So right this maintenance depot. Put our wipers on so we don't get another fine. We got to get to this rest stop quickly though. We've already lost 200, which is awful. Go ahead, buddy. No one's coming. I do not want to lose more money. It would be so bad. Because then we've literally lost money off this delivery. Yield, but no one's coming. Alright, let's turn in here. And yeah, we learned not to cut it that close again, because that just is not going to work in the future. Let's go ahead and... Oh, where do I rest? Okay. Parking brake on, engine off. And there you go, we got some rest. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate to have that happen, but it's alright. We're in the morning now. Good morning, Venice. Of course, it's raining when I came to see one of the most beautiful cities in the map. Let's go ahead and try to find a job on the cargo market here. My game's been crashing when I go to the markets, so... Alright, Austria, Pex, there's a lot more options now. Livorno, that looks good, it's 5 hours. Milan, but that's on the west. We don't want to go in the west. Verona, Verona. Man, all these Veronas, everything is Verona. Venice, Venice, Venice. Yeah, those are all Venice, my goodness. I would like to have a job to Florence, but it looks like there's none. What about if I took one from Bologna? Oh man, that's a long drive all the way down to the bottom of Italy. Holy cow. That's crazy. Actually, it's kind of in between these two cities, so we could just drive and pick up this motor oil, but obviously that's a really long way. When's it due? I wonder if we could split it into 2 episodes. I mean, I would like to hit some of those cities, though, on the way. So, if I did the Pescara... Okay, that's from... Bologna, so we don't want to drive empty-handed. That would be a waste. We don't want to go back north. Livorno, Milan, that's over. Man. I think Parma's too far west. Let's just take another short one and discover Verona, because that's a city that we have not been to yet. Right by the mountains, too, so it might be scenic. And then, yeah, we'll be further north than where we were in the last episode, but we've done a few deliveries up in this area where there's a lot of cities in this area, so it'll be a good time, and then we can start picking a new delivery, hopefully get something down to Ancona, Pescara, Bari. Taranto would be obviously perfect. I don't think we'll get anything all the way down to Sicily. So what do we want to take? Garlic, 1 hour 52, 151, 152, they're all kind of the same. So let's take the used packagings from Tesco, 20 tons for 228. Actually, that's 12 tons. That one's lighter. It's an important delivery. We're not going to be resting. So yeah, we'll take the garlic. I figure it's lighter. We might get up the hills a little easier. Alright, we can't jackknife the truck here either. What a mess. What a freaking mess. Go ahead and pick up our new package, though. And also, I need to see if there is a... oh my goodness. I need to turn my wheel all the way. Come on. There we go. I do need to first see if there's a truck dealer, though. Because... truck dealers... Okay, there is one in Verona. Perfect. So perhaps it'll be a Scania dealer, which would be ideal. Because then maybe we can even buy a second truck once we get there and do that in the episode, which would be awesome. Turn our lights off because it's daytime now. Alrighty. Can't believe we only made 88 bucks off that delivery. Unfortunate expenditure, but it is what it is. What are we going to make from this one? I don't know. Hopefully a lot. I guess the historic, yeah, it's kind of that way. I think the historic, kind of the island side of the city. But we really can't get to it because, number one, it's so foggy you can't see anything. It's 6:50 in the morning. So I guess the timing just isn't right. Okay, so we're going to do cargo market here, and yeah, we're going to be heading from Venice to Verona. Discover a new truck dealer. And perhaps we can pick one up while we are down here in Italy. Ship it up to Stockholm and park it at our garage. They'll deliver it up there for us, which is nice, and then we can go from there. Alright, so how do we want to... It looks like we got to go to the left a little bit more. Or at least just kind of straight back, and then we will want to start turning it. We got a trailer on each side, so we got to be precise and actually do this properly. Let's make up for the bad start to the episode and do it right this time. Okay, the back of it should be in a good position now, so if we just turn it in. Okay, that might be a little bit too much. A little bit much, but it's not bad. In fact, I think it might actually be okay. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to be centered, but it's going to be straight. I wish you could back your trucks up all the way and actually hit the doors. It would give you a better target to look forward to. I think it would be cool. Maybe I'll find a mod that actually fixes the backing in. Alright, engine off. How's it look? Yeah, it's a tad crooked, but that's pretty good. There's no doubt that we're definitely improving over before. Much too late, but hey, at least we're actually improving it. Alrighty. So, an hour and 52-minute drive today for our second little delivery of the short episode. I guess it will be a regular episode, just 2 deliveries instead of 1. Kind of nice. Haven't done that much. The cities in Poland are just so spread out. Yeah, you can't really see, like, historical... Oh, I guess it's down there. I guess that was kind of it on the horizon. I don't know if you saw it, but I assume... Because it's to the south, so yeah, I assume that that's the historical kind of old city Venice. What are you... Siri, I don't want to talk to you right now. It must have... It went off for some reason. Siri, you don't need to tell me about the old city of Venice. I'm discovering, I don't know anything about it, but I'm discovering it right now. And man, we had a good sunset last night. Look at the sunrise this morning over the city. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous morning. So foggy. All that rain leads to the fog. It's just stunning. We can maybe get by this guy because he's driving so freaking slow. Alright, so it looks like we just hop on the A4, go through the interchange, and then you're basically in Verona. These nice short little drives, we don't want to risk that. That was a short yellow light. Holy cow. When I hit the brake, I kind of regretted it, but when I saw it go red, now I'm glad I did. That was insane. My golly. What a short little time that light was yellow. Also, these cars still have their lights on. I feel like I should put mine on so I don't get a ticket. I don't think you need them on, but better to be smart than stupid. Oh look, there's trains. Cool. Huge train station down there. That's awesome. Polizia Stradale. Electronica. What's it saying? No phones? Don't worry guys, I'm not on my phone. Alright, Verona straight ahead. So in other news, I ended up downloading NHL 20. I had not bought it at GameStop because they were out of copies of it. Down to 40 here. But I ended up downloading it and starting be a pro. So that's going to be... First episode should be up on the channel by the time I upload this one. So I'm excited to start a new sports show on the channel. It's been a long time since I've done something like that. That should be exciting. I decided to play in the Quebec Hockey League, Quebec QMJHL, Quebec Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, I think, something like that. Should be pretty exciting. I have to play like a full season in there, and then hopefully our team, is good and makes the playoffs and all that, and then we can try to contend for that Memorial Cup Championship, which is the Canadian Hockey League Championship, and it's all juniors, people that are like ages like, I don't know, I think the ages in that league are like between 16 and 22, so basically young players. And then, you move on to the higher levels. I was thinking about it yesterday, how, sports, you move up in your career so fast compared to normal. Because, I'm going to school to be a pilot. And the top, say, the superstars of the aviation world, of the pilot world, the Sidney Crosbys and the LeBron James of pilots are like senior captains at the airlines, right? Especially like, think of 787 captains, 747 captains. Those men and women are like the top dogs. And you don't hit that in aviation until you're, I don't think there's anyone under 40 who's probably one of those positions in the airlines. And of course, if you don't go in the airlines, there's plenty of top dog positions in military pilots and stuff, but I don't know as much about that. I'm just referring to the airline industry. But in sports, I'm 22, and there's athletes 22 that are like MVPs. And usually I'm still a little young. Usually most of the athletes peak 25 to 30 is really the time when they're, at their physical prime. 22 is usually still a little, unless you're talking gymnastics, 22 is still a little bit young for an athlete to be an MVP. Usually a lot of them aren't even in the pros yet, but still, there are 22-year-old athletes who are in the pros, and I was trying to kind of compare what it's like being in the airlines to, which step is which step, right? And I kind of concluded that, I'm working on my commercial pilot's license right now, so I'm in like AA at this point, It makes sense. A lot of 22-year-olds are at AA, and then they kind of make their way up to the bigs, which is, in my opinion, the bigs are like your first paid job flying, really. The only difference is it continues. There's so many more levels, right? Because you go up from one type of plane to the other, and from co-pilot to pilot, and there's actually more levels to climb up in this industry than there are in the major leagues. So, by the time you get to that quote Hall of Fame status, you're over 40 years old, and you really hit your peak as a pilot when you're in your 50s. And you hit your peak as an athlete when you're in your late 20s, sometimes early 30s. And it's just weird to think how different career fields really have such a different path and such a different age of when people excel at things. And I've always just found that, I don't know, I was just thinking about it the other day, and I thought it was kind of interesting. Of course, I would like to own multiple trucks by the time I'm 23 on this game. I have until December, and hopefully we might even do that today, depending on what the dealer is here in Verona. Will determine a lot about the rest of this episode. Alright, slow it down here to 40. Use that engine retarder. There you go, very nice. So we made it to yet another city and yet another interesting highway intersection here in Italy. These are always entertaining. Oh, and cool, it's like a toll booth when you actually exit too, which is kind of cool. Man, that really reminds me of driving through Pennsylvania on the turnpike. Oh, I know I went in the wrong lane. I gotta stop and pay the toll this time. That's okay. I'll show them my card. $16. 16 euros, not too bad. Alright, no one's to the right. No one's to the left. Go ahead and get over. Just as I say that, there's a truck behind me, but that's alright, no worries. Whoa! I touched my keyboard arrow key and the wheel. Can you still? The keyboard sensitivity is all out of whack with the truck. That's funny. Probably because I have it set up for the oh my god, look at that. That is beautiful. Holy cow. Verona discovered. Alright, 3 out of 26. So welcome to Verona, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, I have my game set up for the wheel, and I guess it screws up the keyboard. My goodness, did that really go crazy. And I can't believe it actually... I talk about this game hasn't rained much at all, and it rained when I got to Italy. Or when I got to Venice, I suppose. Not that it stayed raining when I woke up, though. I just haven't driven in the rain in a long while. So I'm enjoying the Mediterranean sunshine while I'm down here. That's for sure. I'm impressed. Those... I mean, I said it was right on the mountains, and there's the mountains right there. That's just stunning. I'm sure this is a big... People come here to go up in the mountains and go skiing and all that kind of stuff, you know? These buildings are very, they remind me of, like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag when you're going through Cuba or something like that. Like a Spanish type thing, almost. I guess we are in Southern Europe, so that would kind of make sense. Alrighty. Where do you need it? Right there. And then I think oh, nice. This should be an easy one. But I think what we're going to do after we deliver this is drive by the truck dealer and see what that is. We might start a new load and stop at the truck dealer through our delivery as long as we have enough time and rest. Alright, so line that straight up. Gonna have to get this thing to the left here, nice and slowly. I think it needs a little more. That should be okay. It's tough because you gotta like switch to the other mirror at some point because this one gets hard to see, but I can still see it okay for some reason this time. Okay, I think it's a little crooked, so let's straighten it out. That should be pretty good. I think it's a bit crooked still. Let's move up and check it out. Parking brake on. Oh, it came undone. I need to back. I went forward too much there. That's right. We need to straighten it out a little bit anyway. It was a bit crooked, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm used to not doing it in the mirror. I gotta learn how to actually do it in the mirror and make it look good, rather than just out here. I guess I gotta get to the kind of the next level of all this, you know? Okay, so engine off. That should be good. Yeah, looks good to me. I wish they would have us line it up with those actual doors back there. It doesn't really make sense to have it like that, but that's okay. What are the job offers from this company? Rome, Milan, and Verona. So, I mean, Rome's kind of on the western side. I want to stay over there. Man, they don't really have a lot of options, and it's just empty pallets. What is Carrefour doing? I mean, look at this one though, 81 euros in 3 minutes. So we might as well do that to finish off the episode. And what we can do, since we have till 1607, is we will go ahead. I guess we did waste an hour to actually load up the truck, but that's still, for the amount of time it takes, that's still a pretty. I think that's financially beneficial. So let's go ahead and find that truck dealer here in Verona. It's over there. So yeah, we're gonna drive over there and then come back into the city, complete this delivery, and that'll be the episode. Because maybe we can have a better one for the next one. Alright, 11 minutes, because we gotta go to the one truck dealer first. Actually, it'd be quicker to probably just make our delivery first and then head over. See, 3 deliveries in one episode. Haven't done that in a while. This will be a nice long 45-minute episode, I guess. Still wrestling with the thought of what the perfect length for an episode is, but it's fun to just make the long videos and keep uploading them. Alrighty. So yeah, let's just go ahead to the left here and make this delivery, and hopefully we can have a good one. Oh shoot, I can't see the light. How did I do that? Alright, now it's green. I guess I could have looked at when those guys went, but whatever. DHL. Got a lot of practice backing trucks in today. That's for sure. That's a good thing. Proceed to unloading area. Head towards the red flag on your map. Oh, this should be real nice and easy too. We can just come in at an angle here and then straighten it out like that. And then we should be able to just back it straight in pretty much. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so we want this to go to the right a little bit here. I think it's just off center a tad. What's it doing out the left here? Another good trick is to look forward, actually, and kind of see if your truck is facing forward, because that lets you know if the back is actually straight. Like, that was more crooked than It's a little bit crooked right now. I think that'll... I just gotta make sure I get it back in time. No. That's gonna make it more crooked. Yeah, just keep that straight. Oh, I hate it. It doesn't let me go back far enough. That's so annoying. Okay, that should be pretty straight there. How's that look? The truck's a little bit crooked, but the trailer... Yeah, it's a little off, but it looks pretty good. Alright, current company job offers. Please be something good. Naples, Nice, Salzburg, Livorno, oh my god. Milan, Parma, Venice, Verona. Jeez. We might just have to sacrifice it, and I don't think we're going to be able to go down that side necessarily. We could try to get a job to Naples. And then I guess we could, like... try to go down this side and back up the other side. That's kind of far, though. Salzburg, Livorno. I mean, if we did that, we could maybe go over and then over like that. I'd like to just go down this highway, though. Let's just check the freight market. Oh, wait. Cargo market. Not the freight market. What do we have? Livorno, Salzburg, Milan, Parma, Venice, Verona again, Milan. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another short delivery off camera and try to find something going to Ancona, Pescara, or Bari. Because I would like to go up down that side of Italy, and then back up that side. That's kind of the goal. So that's what we're going to do. But to finish off the episode, let's go actually check out the truck dealer. Because that's kind of a... main thing I wanted to do today is see if it is in fact a truck dealer for... Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name of my freaking truck. I'm so stupid. Scania, my goodness. Where is it? Right there. So we'll get that discovered in no time. I can probably see it actually. Only like a 1 in 6 chance it is, but maybe we'll get lucky and we can buy a truck. Start making us some moolah moolah. It's a Volvo. Okay, Volvo. So, yeah, not really what we were looking for. I hope to be a Scania, but there'll be one at some point in Italy. I could buy a Volvo, of course, but I think I want to keep my fleet all Scania at this point. It would just make the most sense. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll just park here at the Volvo dealer. I might take a look at the trucks anyway. For now, though, we'll see you next time. I'm going to do a little bit of deliveries off camera around here, and in the next episode, we will finally head down the road we've been wanting to head down. So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hope you enjoyed my travels around northern Italy. We head south tomorrow. For now, guys, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck 9916. Peace.